Hey everyone, Greg here. I'm using Google Trends and I'm going to show the RV business right now and how well it's doing during the coronavirus. So obviously with a lot of things shut down, like some sit down restaurants, sports games being canceled, movie theaters being closed, etc., people are looking for ways to go out with their family, with their friends in a social distance way. And RVs are actually one of the industries that are growing by a lot. So what I mean by that is that if you look at, let's say last year around this time, it's around that 73 mark, but now it's at a 100. If I can get my mouse over there. Yep. It's at just a 100 mark. I mean, it's at its highest level in the past 5 years. People searching for RVs now, it's at its highest level. And if you're curious what the definition is, you can look at this. You can pause it, but I'm going to continue. So if I am an RV website, I'm going to look at something like this and say, what are the states that have the most interest? So Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, etc. The reason why this is important is that instead of targeting the United States as a whole, instead you can target it by state. Because when you target it by state, you can then change the bid per state. If you notice that, let's say Montana or Idaho have more interest, you don't want to dilute your budget to across the 50 states, the United States. You want to actually have it targeted per state. So that's the PPC side of things. For SEO though, related queries right here, this is actually pretty interesting. Look at this. Rising RV for sale near me, RV rental near me, RV storage near me, RV parking near me, 4,000%. If you go to other queries as well, you can see that there's a lot of people searching for this type of topic. Why this is so critical to understand is that if you play around with like the top or the rising, you can start to create content around these type of searches. So what I mean by this is that if you are an RV, let's say website, or you have like a specific location, a couple things. First, you should be going to Google My Business to make sure you're using these words like RV for sale near me. You can also bid on these words from a Google Ads perspective. You can also talk about the topic as a whole on your website too. So if you looked at my previous videos, you can do some Google searches around, questions around RV, because think about it. Up here, this tells me that more people are searching for RVs than ever. We're at its highest mark in 5 years. That means a lot of people like me who know nothing about RVs, who might be interested now in the first time of getting an RV, you're probably gonna have a lot of questions. Now's the time, if you are an RV website owner, to start using those questions within Google. You can look at my previous video about that. Answer the questions directly on your site. Target your ads specifically if you're gonna run them within Google. And I think now is the time to take advantage of the highest interest that RVs have ever seen in the past 5 years.